Hey, thanks for tuning in to That Husband Podcast with me, Blaque Nubon. In today's episode, we have the privilege of being joined by Ricardo Ricwa Klaasen. And we speak about his 12 years of marriage, living in a Wendy house as a family of 4, and later on moving into their dream home. What did that experience do to them? How did it shape and mold the couple that they are, and particularly for him, the husband that he is becoming? He lets us into what it looks like to be a father who's raising a son who's autistic. Where does his strength come from? Where does his faith rest? He wins a SAFTA award for Best Director. How does it look like for them to celebrate wins now in their marriage? And not only that, but we speak about some dominant narratives about marriage in the colored community, something that I've been interested in. All of this happening in today's episode. Hey, what's up? Welcome to That Husband Podcast with me, Blaque Nubon. Here we are husbands who aren't where we want to be, but certainly are not where we used to be. We are imperfect, always failing forward, trying to know better so that we can do better. Hey, what's up? Welcome to That Husband Podcast with me, Blaque Nubon. This is where husbands try to know better so that we can do better. Before we get into this episode, we want to thank you so much again for supporting us by buying us coffee. If you're wondering what that's about, you are new. So welcome. There's a link in our comment section that you can click on. Buy us as many coffees as you want, especially if you found value from this content, so that we are energized to keep on making more of the stuff. Secondly, you can support us by booking me as an MC for your next event so that I could be your face, your voice, make your dreams come true for that event. And you can do that at booking@blaquenubon.com. That's booking@blaquenubon.com. The husband that's sitting across the table from me today is Ricardo.
What's up? Blah, 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 blah.
Klaasen.
Blaque.
What's up, my dog?
I'm in a husband podcast. Imagine, eh?
Come on, bro.
Podcast.
Listen, forget the husband podcast. Bro, you brought the horn, bro.
Come on now.
You have given status to our table. This table just normally has coffee, water, cell phones, grimy husband hands.
It's heavy, feel it, bro.
Hey.
It's heavy.
It is.
Yeah, it's kind of heavy.
It's a proper golden horn, man.
They went in on it.
Sheesh.
They went in on it.
Damn, bro.
Yeah, man.
This is cool, bro.
Yeah, it's a blessing.
Definitely gonna get into that, man. Thanks for at least bringing some shine.
I have to, bro. We know each other for how long now?
Bro,
for long.
Yeah, probably just under 10 years.
Yeah, bro.
Maybe even 10, bro.
And you've been by my crib a couple of times, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you've never invited me.
No, you didn't want to come.
I was probably shooting a movie.
Come on. That's what I'm trying to say.
Shooting a movie.
That's what I'm trying to say. When dudes start moving on.
Things change, bro. Things change.
You don't want to hang out with up-and-comers anymore.
Yeah, that's not... Nah, man, it's a blessing, bro.
Oh, that's dope, man.
It's a blessing.
I am glad to have you here, bro.
Yeah, no, it's good, man. You look good, bro.
Thanks, bro.
You look good.
Thanks, man. You too, man.
Still look the same.
Listen, bro, I don't know. It's clear. Give credits to my wife, bro.
Yeah, Lily. Shout out, Lily.
If she stops loving me, man, I'll probably look a bit shabby,
Yeah, nah,
so it's her love that inspires me to both.
Good ends.
Yeah.
Good ends. How long you guys together now?
10, 11 in March.
Okay, so we 12, 13 next year, Jan. 13 is a good number, bro.
Yes, yeah.
You want to prophesy for me, 13?
Unless it's on a Friday.
And my birthday's on the 13th. Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, like wanting stories and stuff.
Wow, bro. 13 years.
13 years next year.
Last time you had 3 kids.
Yeah, still.
You probably, I know you.
No.
I know
we ain't competing.
You probably at 6.
No. We're too busy. Our worlds are too busy.
Yeah.
Now we love the number 3.
Okay.
Going
that's dope, bro.
for 13, 3 years.
Yeah.
3 kids, so we good, man.
That's cool,
good.
bro.
Number of completion.
Yeah.
3.
Come on now.
And it is done.
Even
the one has 3 heads.
He rose in 3 days.
Even the one has 3 heads. Come on, I feel the spirit right now. Do you feel it, bro? I feel the number 3. Let's go into let's talk about
I
3.
hope there's no spirit in that cup, bro.
3 sugars. 3 sugars.
Look at
Come
you.
on now.
Look at
God
you.
is saying something.
Yeah, that's dope,
Nah,
bro.
that is what, bro.
Man, welcome. Before we jump into it, we normally ask our guests to give us names
Yeah.
of two husbands who either inspired you to get married or who inspire you to stay married. Reason for that is we want to put those guys' names in this book that
Okay.
we're compiling. We want to
Nice.
make this a free resource.
Wow.
So
Wow.
we're gonna package it properly, give it to other husbands
Yeah.
who don't have the benefit of brotherhood, who don't have other husbands that they're walking with,
Yeah.
or younger guys who don't believe in the value of marriage.
Yeah.
They haven't seen good examples. They've seen men who degrade marriage,
Mm.
and so they want to keep away from marriage.
Yeah.
And so wanna write names of guys who are not superheroes,
Of course.
but men who take
Yeah.
the responsibility of marriage seriously. The call of them being husbands, they take that with so much honor, and they want to show up, and be authentic in that role. So two guys.
2 guys.
Yeah,
Easy. With me,
yeah,
it's easy. I
yeah.
think it's close friends. Obviously, my dad and my mom. My dad, Ambrose Klaasen. He definitely inspires me. He's now married for over 40 years now.
Way.
Yeah, my mom and dad married over 40 years.
40, bro.
Yeah, man, they gangster. And you must see them to dates. Like, it's like they dating. Like, they'll come and visit us and they want to sit next to each other.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hold
they're all over
hands.
each other.
Yeah.
It's like, yo, doesn't this thing get old? You know what I'm saying? Isn't there like a discontinuity on when to smooch?
Yeah.
You get what I'm
Yeah,
saying? So
sure.
they inspire me. Ambrose Klaasen, my dad. Shout out,
Shout
dad.
out to your dad, bro.
And then to
Sure.
the younger generation, it's Musa.
Mm.
There's a brother called Musa. You know, he used to be part of PH 121.
Oh, yeah.
He inspires me.
Yeah.
He inspires me, man.
Man.
Homie. You know what homie did?
Ah.
Homie did before he got married, even. So he met this beautiful lady, and then they spoke, and then while dating, or while just getting to know each other, they already went to go see for a wedding venue.
Come on, bro.
They went to go check out the
He knew what he
wedding
wanted.
venue.
He knew what he wanted.
Like
dog.
from the word go. Like
Come on,
homie
bro.
was like,
Yep.
like, yeah, we might be dating. What homie already went to the family and everything and locked things down, bro.
Sure.
You know, you imagine. In fact, it was the first date. Let me get it right.
Yes.
The first date.
Sure.
He took her to a wedding venue.
I forgot where I saw him last, where he told me that story.
He took his lady.
Yes.
First date.
Yes.
First date, bro.
Because he met her
At the gig.
just before COVID hit.
Yeah. I think you were also at that gig in Benoni. We were performing in Benoni at the church in Benoni somewhere. And then JD was there. I think you were there. And then you were sitting with us in one row. And the lady was sitting at the back row.
Oh, yeah. I remember that church, bro.
And the lady was sitting at the back row. I remember, I think you guys were good. And one of the rappers didn't come through.
Yeah.
I remember, I think it's hip hop. Didn't still come through on that day. I remember you still telling me hip hop didn't come through.
Sure.
Yeah, JD was performing also there.
Yeah.
And then his lady was in the back row.
Okay.
And then he was sitting with us, but then he got lost. After
Yeah.
he did it, he went to the different row.
Yeah.
And now he's already there. And I was like, awkward.
Yeah.
And then they started speaking and they got a couple of things in common.
Yeah.
And then homie was like, first date, let's go. And it was during COVID.
Yeah.
So they were chatting by, they never even
Yes.
saw each other.
Yes.
And when they did see each other, it was like, okay, cool. When they did see each other, it was like, I do, you, I do. And they got married and was finished.
Yeah.
Done.
Clean, bro. Aish.
Powerful.
That's dope, bro.
Powerful.
That's dope. Nah, that's proper.
Shout out Musa.
Yeah. Dope, man. So we'll definitely put your dad and Musa in there, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Please, man.
No, definitely, brother.
Legend.
Man, 13 years, bro. 3 kids.
Yeah.
How has it been?
A roller coaster.
Yeah.
A roller coaster.
Yeah. Sure.
It's been challenging. It's been good. It's been growing pains.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? It's been growing pains because we live in this world and obviously there's always distractions. There's always financial challenges.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
It's and we're always getting to learn each other. You know what I'm saying? There's always something new
Mm.
your wife will do
Mm.
that that will challenge you.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? But we've made a commitment and we said to each other that it doesn't matter what the other one do.
Sure.
We are in it for the long run.
Sure.
There is nothing she can do or I can do to create a separation. We just don't have time to build with anyone else.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? We'd
Sure.
rather go
Sure.
through the furnace
Yeah.
with each other.
Come on, bro.
You know what I'm saying? We've made a decision, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, and that's it, bro. There is no other way. And we keep speaking it into our marriage, you know what I'm saying, into our relationship, that no matter what, we sticking through it, you know what I'm
Sure.
saying? And obviously our center point is always Jesus Christ.
Come on, bro.
We'd always go back to him no matter who does what in our relationship. So because we have that center base, I feel like we don't we our business is not about what she does or what I does. Our business is what we do, what I do. You get what I'm saying? What she does, that's her business. And the repercussions, what I do, I must speak to Christ about it.
Sure.
You know what I'm
Sure.
saying? I must
Yeah.
speak to Christ about it. And
Sure.
by the repercussions she does, she must hold herself accountable to Christ. You get what I'm saying? I need to focus on what he does. I need to focus on Christ and not trying to make her something that she's not.
Sure.
The more she gets Christ, and then the more she becomes the woman that I desire. The more I will get closer to Christ, the more I become the husband that she desires.
Stop, bro.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, that's wonderful, man.
So yeah.
That's dope, bro. Man, I'm fascinated by your story, having been in your life, being in your home, from a distance.
Yeah.
It's not like I live with you every day.
No.
But just your resilience, bro.
Yeah.
And the resilience that I've seen with both you and your wife. There's something so special about you. Like you talk, dog.
Seriously.
Nah, you prat.
Ek praat.
Yeah. But your wife, prats more than you.
Is it?
Yeah,
She is especially when you can connect with her.
When you connect. That's what I'm saying. So
yeah.
whenever it was just me and you guys,
Yeah.
I'd see you just like shrink
Yeah.
in terms of your talking, right? You're still the man of the house.
Yeah,
but I think over the years you probably learned to just.
And she gets excited about
She gets excited.
you guys.
She gets excited.
Whoever's
Yes.
close to her, she would really get
Yes.
excited
I mean,
about.
and it shines, man.
Yeah.
You see it in her,
Yeah.
And so I've always just enjoyed seeing the dynamic between you guys,
Yeah.
because you're so passionate. But when I meet her as well, and I'm like, man, like, okay, I see why there's a connect, because like she's so passionate as well, bro.
It's beautiful, man. It's
And just your resilience, man. 13 years obviously hasn't been, like you said, smooth sailing. There's been a roller coaster.
No, not at all.
Somebody sees you now with the horn, and they're like, hey,
Yeah, everything is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But before we started shooting, you even said, like, you getting that gig earlier on, before you got married, and how that obviously helped with paying for wedding stuff.
Yeah.
Man,
Like God
walk us through all of that, bro. Yeah.
God has been faithful, bro. God has been faithful.
Yeah.
Man, there's just something special about obeying God.
Sure.
There's just something special about not being perfect.
Yeah.
But going with him.
Sure.
There's that thing where they would say, nah, trust me, just go with me. Just go with me. You might not see it, but just go with me. Go with me on this one.
Yeah. Sure.
That's kind of difficult, like, you know what I'm saying, to not see something and see your situation and inherit your challenges, and you start looking and talking like your challenges. And then you start looking and talking like your situation, like where you from.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Instead of understanding who you're supposed to be and where you're supposed to be. it's like God is just saying, just go with me on this one.
Trust me,
Trust
man.
me. Just go with me on this one. I'm writing something.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
writing
yeah,
something.
yeah.
Man, I'm always like,
Sheesh.
when I'm done with something, I'm
Yeah.
always like, man, God, like, and I'm like, I'm sorry I rebuked you.
Yeah.
I'm sorry I was angry at you.
Ooh.
But you know what? I feel like God is like a father to a child.
Mm.
I feel like God is like a father to a child, like
Mm.
where it is that relationship where it's like he laughs at the, sometimes your child would fight
Yes,
you
yeah.
and say like, nah, man, this is too difficult, Dad.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to go to high school. I
Sure.
don't want to go to this high school. I don't want to. And then you are like, man, it's going to be okay.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
covered.
Yeah.
You're going to be good.
Yeah. I'm here.
It's going to happen.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like the more I learn about obeying God and going with God, the more at peace I become.
Mm.
I was unemployed this year, ne?
Mm.
For I think for 3 months I was unemployed
No
this
way,
year.
bro.
I was like chill.
Yeah.
All I
Sure.
knew I needed to do
Sure.
was wake up in the morning
Mhm.
and do something.
Mm.
That's all I needed to know I needed to do.
Sure.
But I knew that God would not forsake me.
Mm.
And if I had to go and live with my family
Mhm.
in a smaller place or something,
Mhm.
then I know it is in God's will and I'm going to praise him in it. I'm going to praise him in it because God is up to something, man.
Come on,
And I was
bro.
going to boast about
Yeah.
it. And I was going to walk into that 2 room and I was going to
Yeah.
be like, I was going to have my chest up, bro.
Sure.
And I was going to be
Sure.
okay with it.
Sure.
Because the God I serve, bro,
Come on, bro.
he never will leave me, never will forsake me, bro. And I truly believe that, Black.
Yeah.
I believe
Yeah.
that.
How did you manage to walk with your wife and all of those things, bro? Because here's the thing, as a husband, you leading.
Yeah.
As a father,
Yeah.
you're supposed to be providing.
Yeah.
Women want security. They made
Yeah.
that way. God designed them that way.
Yeah.
To want safety, security, to want to be looked after. So what kind of conversations are you having? Because bear in mind, there's husbands watching this. There's a dude who still lives in a Wendy house who's thinking to himself, man, like my wife thinks that we're gonna be here forever. And I'm trying to encourage her. I'm trying to talk to her about where we can go,
Yeah.
What kind of conversations were you having, man? And on days where your wife was like,
She was frustrated.
she
bro.
was like,
She
dog,
was
you're selling me
frustrated.
dreams, yeah. Yeah.
She was frustrated to the core.
Sheesh.
She was frustrated to the core.
Yeah.
This is not what she signed up for.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
How long had you been at the Wendy house since you got married?
Probably, let me see. Because my kid, probably 4 years.
Okay.
4 years. So
4 years, bro. Yeah.
So it was frustrated because there was a time when my sister was living in the other room.
Yeah.
So it was 2 rooms.
Yeah.
1 room and a lounge. You saw it.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was frustrated, man. She what you call it? She didn't like living in that kind of space. Because now we have 2 kids.
Bro.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, you preaching God here, but yeah, it doesn't look, it's not adding up.
Sure.
It's not adding up,
Sure.
But my faith was strong back then. I had dumb faith. I had dumb faith, you know what I'm saying? Compared to how my faith now, I always have to go back so I can bring that
Sure.
faith into
In
the
here.
future.
Yeah. Sure.
So the conversations we had was, I think we were in worship. We were in worship mode more than anything.
Yeah. Sure.
We were mostly in worship mode, and we would always talk about it, the vision, we'd always talk about the future, where we would like to be in the future.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Because we never had much reference points.
Sure.
When you come from a family that's well off, it's easier to have a reference point. You already want to climb the ladder. You know what I'm saying? Because
You get married
you
with
used
a
to
ladder.
big things.
Yeah.
You used to big things. You can only go forward. You know what I'm saying? You can either go forward or you can be placed in the middle, but you can't go to a Wendywood house.
Sure.
In a Wendywood house, when you come in late,
Yeah.
everybody knows you in the house.
Yeah.
It goes like those horror movies.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But yes, man, I thank God, man. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like we were so, when you're so in God, you know what I'm saying? these things doesn't deter you that much.
Sure.
Yes, you still in the physical.
Mm.
Yes, there's still desires.
Mm.
Our wives have desires because visually social media shows them what other people are
Mm.
doing.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
The friend Black has is
Mm.
buying big cars.
Mm.
They living in big
Mm.
houses. You know what I'm saying? It can become a distraction visual because we
Sure.
see with visuals.
Mm.
You know, we see with our eyes.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? And our heart starts feeling desirable towards certain things, you know.
Sure.
I was never someone to desire anything big.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
I honestly I enjoyed God a lot more than things,
Mm.
you know. So when we had a discussion, I could see it, you know what I'm saying, and
Hmm.
she was frustrated because obviously, she don't want to stay there with two kids. Because it was like
Mm.
when we sleep, it's me, my wife,
Mm.
or the kid in the middle of us.
Mm.
And then we had a small, what do you call where the kids lay in?
A cot.
A cot.
Yeah.
So it was four of us, bro.
Shh.
So when you move,
you
you move correct.
Yeah, you better
When the
think
one
about
move,
it.
when the one move, all of us have to
We
move.
coordinated.
Hey, it wasn't easy, bro. It wasn't easy, Black.
Sheesh,
Four
man.
people in one small room.
Mm.
So when we move, bro, funny enough, when you're so long away, I haven't had this topic in a long time. When you are so used to where you are now, you forget the little
bro.
things, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm happy we're having this discussion. I need to speak to my wife, I'm
Yeah.
joking.
No, for real, man.
It's
just
settled.
remember where
But
you come from,
so
man.
it's man. It wasn't easy. Black. It wasn't easy,
Mm.
And now imagine you doing Christian shows on weekends.
Mm.
You're taking your money and you're buying CDs
Bro.
to go and jump in front of
Bro.
teenagers.
Yeah.
No money's coming in. You
money's
living in a
coming in.
Wenwood house, but
Yep.
you going to go preach Jesus there.
Mhm.
You jumping there in front of 12 kids.
Yeah.
You know what was the hardest
Who
part?
don't want to be there, by the way.
Who
They
don't
were
wanna
forced by
be
their
the-
youth
by
pastor.
the youth pastor to be there. Yeah. I used to be I used to really get so so sad, so not wanting to do it anymore.
Discouraged, yeah.
Discouraged.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You leave your house, you drive an hour to go and jump, and then they don't even properly bring you a nice crowd or something. You get what I'm saying? It was a challenge, bro. But by the way, again, with me and my wife, I think us staying close to God
Sure.
help us overcome
Come
the
on, bro.
desires of what our hearts wanted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's good,
Staying
bro.
close to God.
Yeah.
Knowing who He is, knowing what He's going to do for us.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
We didn't know the vision that well,
Mhm.
but we know God can. We know our God, the God we serve.
We
We know the God we serve.
Still, bro.
Mm.
Bro, you said earlier on your parents been married just over 40 years, which is such a dope thing to celebrate, man. You know? I've always said on this podcast several times, man, it's hard to find, black or brown people
Yeah.
who've been married that long.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
You're I think I probably have 4 colored friends.
Wow.
All of you guys are married.
Wow. Wow. Praise God.
So in my little
Yeah.
knowledge and experience,
Yeah.
I'm like, and if all my colored friends are married, maybe this is normal in the
No.
colored community.
No, it's not.
How is it? Is your parents getting to 40 years a thing where people are like, hey man, this is not normal. What's happening?
Yeah.
Or there's just, 40 is normal.
Yeah.
Walk
It's
us
not
through
normal. It's
through
not
that,
normal.
bro.
It's not normal. So I come from a community where I would say there's only 4 fathers in a road.
No way, bro.
You know what I'm saying? In a road. Honestly, I come from a community where there's only 4 fathers in a road.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Especially in the colored community, sometimes it's also celebrated when a man has a lot of kids out of the place. It's not frowned upon. It's not look like, you got 6 kids, 4 different women. It's not like, bro, you need to sort this out.
Yeah.
It's nothing like that. It's more like, yo, bro,
Yeah.
you got your
Yeah.
homie be letting it up. It's
Yeah.
more like it.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Whew.
Yeah. The the role models
Yeah.
looks kind of different where I come from.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? The role models look kind of different.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? So so that's why it's easy for gang leaders or drug lords to take advantage and become the father that most of these guys never had. You know what I'm saying? I remember when I was 13 years old, that's when I joined a gang. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, and scientifically, it shows that the brain is still stimulating
Sure.
to get
Sure.
to understanding what
Sure.
it needs to be or where it needs to be. So these father figures, that's gang leaders, they take advantage of it. And remember, most of us from the South, sometimes we never even got out of our areas. So mostly what we know as like the guy with a BMW, that's the standard. Or the guy that has all these girls and they're all pregnant. There's no consequences
Sure.
towards it. You know, when you have to show me a pastor, it looks more, it looks weak.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Being a pastor looks more on the weaker side of life.
Yeah.
And it's mostly also, you look at it, it's for the older people.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? Church is for the older
Sure,
people. It's
sure.
where the older people go
Yeah.
for the gatherings. So the youth is not interesting where I come interested in that kind of life. You know, they don't see anything they can connect with. So we connect with our gang leaders.
Sure.
They're exciting. Everyone wants to be around them.
Whew.
You get what I'm saying? They have all these things that's appealing and attractive. You know, I remember when I was starting to sell drugs. You know what I'm saying? I could make up making 500 in a day.
No, man. How old are you at that point?
I was at I started selling when I was at high school. When I
Sheesh,
just
man.
entered high school.
5 clips a day for a
500
high
back then,
schooler
bro.
is
Back then, there's a lot
that's
of money.
that's
You
bad,
get what
bro.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
So obviously they would give each person a certain amount, and then you have to go sell it, and then you would keep probably half of the money. You know what I'm saying? If you work well, you can buy you a Lacosta, because all of us were wearing Lacostas. You get what I'm saying? So it makes sense.
Sure.
The money is there, everything is well. You know what I'm saying? And most of those things I did without my parents knowing I was doing it. You know
Because
what
that's
I'm
what I
saying?
was thinking about. I'm like, where's your pops at this point, bro?
Nah, they didn't even know I was doing these things, bro. My pops would have killed me. You know what I'm saying? Okay, let me say my mom would have killed me. You know what I'm saying? So
Hey, sorry to interrupt your viewing. We'll shortly get back to that episode. If you're a regular, you know that we use this segment to preview episodes that are coming out next week. Don't worry. There's still episodes that are coming, still dedicated to changing the country, one husband at a time, with one episode that we drop each week. However, if you have been finding value in the content that we're dropping, man, we want to give you more of that value. And so we're inviting you to what we are calling That Husband's Corner. That's a weekly check-in from yours truly, straight into your inbox, just about my own lived experience as a husband in that week. Conversations I'm having with other husbands around what it means to be a husband, and research of how we can become better husbands. So, who's this for? It's for you as a husband. If you're an aspiring husband, this is also for you. If you're a wife who just wants to know what goes on in the heart and the mind of a husband, man, sign up for this. Or you're just a wife who sees that your husband is walking alone and you think having other men speak into his life would be a valuable thing. Sign him up. How do you do that? There's a link in our comment section in the description box that you can click and sign right up. Do that right now. Sign up. See you on That Husband's Corner. Let's get back to that episode, right?
and most of those things I did without my parents knowing I was doing it. You know
Because that's
what
what I
I'm
was thinking about. I'm like, where's your pops at this point, bro?
saying? Nah, they didn't even know I was doing these things, bro. My pops would have killed me. You know what I'm saying? Okay, let me say my mom would have killed me. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, so I remember the car. We once stole the car out of a yard, and then as we drove this bakkie, the bakkie stuck. And we just left the bucket. We went back home, bro.
You serious?
Yeah, seriously, bro. That was a
Jeez.
funny moment. We pushed the car out,
Yeah.
and then we went down, starting the car.
Yeah.
And then we lived in Enadel, so in Lenasia.
Yeah.
When we drove to Lenasia by the railway, the car started.
And
We
you
didn't know
just
the car
left
needed
it.
petrol.
Yeah.
So we just left the bucket there. We went back home. you know. So things got a little bit hot, and then
Oh,
obviously
bro.
the parents moved out of
Yeah.
the south,
Yeah.
and we moved to the north. You know
Sure.
what I'm saying? That's
Sure.
where I got to meet Bongani Fasi, Brenda Fasi's son,
Mm.
and life and the guys in the north mindset is different.
Totally
The
different.
first time I met some of the guys, the first thing they would ask me is like, so what's your plans? Like, what you gonna do? And I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna get high this weekend. They're like, huh? No. I mean, like, what's your plans?
Yeah,
Like,
in life.
in life.
Yeah.
Like, I was like, yo, no one ever asked me
Yeah.
that.
Sheesh, bro.
I'm like, no one ever asked me
No
what's my
way.
plans
In
in
life,
life.
bro.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I was like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, and then I got connected to Bongs. That's where the hip hop came from.
Sure.
Bongani Fasi.
Sure.
And then we started rapping, and
Yeah.
and the excitement was there.
Mm.
And then I just realized that there's so much to life than where I come from.
Sure.
But Black, can you blame someone that's living in a shack that all he sees is what he sees?
Yeah.
Can you really blame him?
Yeah. You don't know what you don't know, bro.
Can we as a society blame these kids that's on drugs, that doesn't have an opportunity from good families?
Sure.
Yes, the ones that has from good families, we can say, nah, bro.
You know
Your
better.
mom's good.
You know
your
better.
Dad's good.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. Sure.
So I realized, nah, man. It's so important for us to take this piece of thing back to the hood.
Yeah.
And say, yeah, man.
Sure.
I come from the drugs.
Sure.
I was shot at.
Yeah.
I was in hospital. I was in Sun City. I was there. But there's more.
There's
the
more,
story
bro.
doesn't end there. Dot.
Yeah.
We did it.
Sheesh, bro.
It's possible.
Yeah.
And it's very important, Black, for us to go back.
Yeah, it is, bro.
And say, my life is a testimony.
Sure.
It's possible.
Yeah.
So when the blind man, when the Pharisees asked Jesus, or the disciples asked Jesus, but then why is he blind? Why is he blind? Like, he comes, is it his mom? Is it El Rado Park where he comes from?
Yeah.
Is it because of elders that the sun falls on their kids? And then Jesus turns around and he says, no, it's an opportunity.
For the glory, bro.
For the glory of
God, bro.
So when I win this, what is it about?
Yeah, it's the glory, bro.
Come on now.
Come on, dog. Yeah.
So why are they going through
Sure.
that? It's an opportunity for us to say, but God.
Yeah.
But God.
And I guess that also starts in the home, bro.
Yeah.
So do you have that kind of story with your kids? You know?
Definitely.
How old is your first one now?
12 years old.
So
12 turning 13.
Yeah. So do you have those conversations about the life you lived and how God has carried you now?
Not really. We haven't really had the discussion about my life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's mostly like allow my kid to be my kid.
Sure. Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's no pressure on him to do or be anyone, you know. But he knows there's a system in place where God is everything. You know, there's a system in place where he knows where his help comes from.
Come on, bro.
Without him knowing.
Come on, bro.
So we read the Bible sometimes and we don't know what we're reading. You get what I'm saying? But I want him to know who God is. You get what I'm saying? I want that. That's my desire. The rest, I can't say where he's going to be or what he's going to be. But the discussions I have with him, it's all about him being a kid and having fun.
Sure.
That's it.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? But there's system in place, there's prayer in place, there's
good,
youth in place. You know what I'm saying? That will carve his own way. You know what I'm saying? That will carve his own way. And what I wish for him is just to know God. The rest will follow itself.
Come on, bro.
That's it.
That's dope, bro.
That's all I want to do. I am not going to put him under pressure on anything.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, And
Sure.
most of the time, you'll see my move.
Mm.
You'll see how I move.
Mm.
And we pray to God that you'll be able to move
Mm.
in the footsteps
That's
what
good,
his
bro.
father has left behind.
Yeah.
And that's what it is, man.
Sure.
So we have an autistic kid.
Mhm.
Our youngest is an autistic kid.
Mhm.
And my wife would always be like, "You're so relaxed about
Mm.
our son, or
Mm.
or where we must take him, or where we must do this
Mm.
and this and this." Because like I've come to a place in my life, not with everything probably,
Sure.
but I know the end.
Mm.
I know my son is gonna talk one day.
Mm.
I know my son is gonna talk. I know he's going to be
Mm.
and as able as any
Yeah.
child could be.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
I just know it.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
And there's these moments where the wife will be like, "Yo, we need this kind of money, or we need this or that."
Mm.
And she'd always be frustrated with me always being so relaxed
Mm.
in most of the situations.
Mm.
But I feel like I'm getting better though,
Mm.
obviously. But I feel like, ish, man, the God has brought me this far will not forsake me, bro.
Come on, bro. Yeah.
Do you know how difficult it is having an autism kid, bro?
Mm.
You know how
What
difficult it
is
is, bro?
that, man? How is it,
Yes,
bro?
it's challenging, bro.
When did you figure it out?
So some like my son, he spoke.
Okay.
He spoke. He was normal and everything.
Yeah.
And then when he hit 2, for some reason, he just couldn't speak no more.
Mm.
I have videos of my son on a mic on the piano singing,
Yeah.
and then it's just been taken away
gone.
from you. It's better when you don't have it
Yeah.
and you get it,
Yeah.
but like you can see and then you can't see no more.
Mm.
You know how frustrated was it Paul
Mm. Mm.
when
Went
he
blind,
fell off
yeah.
the horse?
Uh,
Yes, that homie just sat and did nothing, bro.
yeah.
Because it's like giving someone taste of all the delicious foods and then saying tomorrow you're not going to taste no more, bro.
Nada, bro.
You get what I'm saying? That was
Oh,
challenging.
what's happening to you as parents? Because I'm like,
It's challenging.
is it a
It's hard.
a gradual thing? Do you see it happening, or one day you wake up and it's like, dude is not speaking?
Yeah, slowly. It's like gradually, slowly it goes.
Sure, dope.
Slowly it goes, and now you know what's hard. Now you need information.
Mm.
Now everyone is telling you something different.
Mm.
Everyone is telling you need this, you need that, you need this, you need this. No. That guy is wrong. You need this. Oh, bruh.
Mm.
Going from specialist to specialist. It's challenging. But you know what's the hardest part, bro?
Yeah.
So you put your kid in this school, in the crèche, in a normal school. Yeah, they're like, yeah, nah, we can deal with him. So 6 months or 7 months pass, and they're like, no, come fetch your child. We don't want your child no more. Yeah. Yes.
That's tough, bro.
So you go fetch your kid.
That's tough.
It's like your kid ain't worth it, bro. It's like your kid don't belong here amongst our kids.
Yeah.
It's like your kid, like, can't they just finish the year with him? Nah. Come fetch your kid. Your kid doesn't. That's rejection on another level, bro. That one it's a hard pill to swallow.
Crazy.
It's a
Yeah.
hard pill to swallow. Your kid being pulled out of being not selected in the soccer team.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you get that, but being told that your child is not worthy, it's hard, bro.
Yeah.
It's hard.
How long has it been now?
Since he's been pulled out of the school?
No, since you guys discovered he had autism.
Autism.
Yeah.
So Rafael is now 4 years old.
Okay.
So it's
2
probably
years.
now 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
But guess what, bro? You know God's stories never end.
No? Yeah?
So we got an opportunity to take him. Not even take him. My woman was just inquiring of schools and stuff like it. And then he got accepted in Notuli House School for kids with autism.
Sure.
These people have the best facilities, swimming pools,
mm,
best teachers, and everything. Guess how much we're paying?
No, I don't know, bro.
Nothing.
No way.
For the rest of his life.
No way.
He's not going to pay a cent.
No way, bro. Praise
It's
the
God,
Lord, bro.
It's God.
Whew.
It's God, bro.
Sheesh, man.
Put that up there.
Yeah.
Put that up there. Don't put this up there. Put that up there.
Sure.
Yes, bro.
Sure.
Because you know these schools are like 8,000 rand for autistic a month. Yeah. Yeah, God, bro. You ain't gonna tell me there's no God, bro.
Nah, bro.
You ain't gonna tell in my life, you ain't gonna tell me there's no God, bro.
Yeah.
That's God for you, bro.
That's dope, bro.
That's God.
That's dope, man.
God will come through, man.
Nah, he will, bro.
I don't know how, but he will come through, bro.
Yeah.
And guess what? You don't even need to be the most righteous person, or you don't even need to be the most prestigious word Bible student.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yes. For some reason, I sometimes I'm like, yeah, why do you love a sinner like me so much, bro? And I really mean it. Like, I don't get it, bro. It doesn't add up. Black. Bro, it doesn't add up. Maybe when we all leave this earth, it'll make sense.
You'll get the answers.
But right now, Black, bro, it doesn't make sense, bro. Yeah. That's why at work when they say, yo, bro, you so always chilled, you relaxed.
Yeah.
I always remember every day I get an opportunity to go to work. It's a gift.
Come on, bro.
I don't deserve to be here. I deserve to be with one of my boys in Sun City. The one I go and visit every now and then. I'm supposed to be with him.
Sure.
Black.
Sure.
Come on, man. You joking, bro. You joking.
Sure.
People are dying every day. Your kid is still good? Your kid is running around. She's steady. She's smiling. Why are you complaining? Why are you guys complaining about what you don't have?
Yeah.
Why don't you celebrate what you do have?
You do have, yeah. Sure.
Where do you, and when will enough be enough? When will this, what will this bring to me that it must be enough? When will enough be enough?
Sure.
Why can't I enjoy? And why won't I be okay if I have to go back to the Wendy Wood house?
Sure.
Why? Yeah.
You directed The Hustle.
The Hustle.
Yeah.
Blessing. What a blessing it is, bro.
What is that movie about, bro?
So The Hustle is about two boys from Colorado Park just trying to make it in life.
Okay.
But they get all these challenges that come with living in a community like Colorado Park, from being drugs, from fraudsters, from women, and just from a brotherhood. You know, how what can break a brotherhood? You know what I'm saying? Because most of us as men, we like to say we'll be there for each other until the end. You know what I'm saying? And what happens if one turns Christian? You know what I'm saying? So it has their challenges of relationship, trying to break up a relationship. You know what I'm saying? So they go through a lot. You know what I'm saying? And what will it take? You know, or what will give? You know what I'm saying? If they have to change their cycle of life, because of Christianity,
Sure, bro, still, man.
So it's a powerful movie.
And you know, we're chatting off camera just how not easy it is to put on a production like that.
Independent movie.
Yeah, it's tough, bro.
Yeah.
And we know that from the days of music.
Yeah.
Just doing music alone, independently, was tough.
Yeah.
But building a dream, man. Maybe you could walk us through that. You're building a dream. You're a husband. You're a father. How do you walk your family through them trusting you while you're so passionate about building something? Most dudes have 9 to 5s.
Yeah.
And they can give a clear plan to their wives to say, I started here. In 2 years, I'm gonna work hard, get this degree, get this promotion, do that. But for us as creatives, you're like, I don't know how long this thing is gonna take, where we at, what's up, So having a movie and putting that together, man,
Mm.
that takes a lot of energy,
Yeah,
strength, money.
financial.
How are you walking them through your own process as you make this, and how are they championing you, man, and supporting?
Um. So yeah, man. What most of the decisions, obviously, I make. Obviously, I
Mm,
don't always get them right, but it's mostly like I feel like it's a vision from God.
come on, man. Yeah, yeah.
And when it's a vision from God, obviously, your wife is like, yo, like really,
Mm,
you know what I'm saying?
mm,
Um, so you sell the vision, and then you're like, yo, yeah, this is how it is.
mm,
At first, it's exciting and whatnot, and then the wife is like, hey, it's gonna cost us,
mm,
because when it's money involved, you know what I'm saying, and
mm,
time,
mm,
it's gonna take
mm,
time. Where do you get the time to do
mm.
this kind of thing?
Because you're
Um,
still doing your job, and
yeah,
then you also
I need
shooting
to
this
shoot
thing.
this thing, you know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
sure,
So it's
sure.
like yo, like,
Mm,
it's like I remember my wife, they wanted to buy a double door fridge,
mm,
but they couldn't buy the double door fridge
mm,
because, yeah, you know what happened. So I started shooting the movie,
mm,
and then we got another cameraman in.
mm, mm,
And then
mm.
when we got another cameraman, he somehow messed the settings up.
Sure.
And on this day, we had like 300 extras. We had BMWs, 10
Mm,
BMWs. And then when the homie started shooting, because it was COVID, so the guy that we had, he got COVID. And then we got another
mm,
camera guy in, reference from a friend of a friend.
mm.
And then when we shot it, we were happy. And then the next day, the editor tells me, hey, bro, there's error on this footage. You know what I'm saying? You shot in
Whew,
the wrong format.
whew.
So bro, imagine this. That was one of our biggest days.
Mm,
And guess what? And now, so you missed that. And
mm,
now
mm,
you determined to save the footage.
mm,
So now you go and spend money.
mm,
So now you go spend money
mm,
to try and get professionals
mm.
to fix this thing.
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
this is fake footage.
yeah, yeah.
And then you spend money, and then you still come off short. They still couldn't save the footage. They still couldn't. I got production companies, editing production companies to
Mm,
come and try and save it. And they couldn't. And even though they couldn't,
mm.
doesn't mean I get my money back.
Yeah,
You get what
yeah,
I'm saying?
yeah.
So, bro, I was depressed, bro.
Sure.
I was depressed. I
Mm,
don't have money. I don't have a movie.
mm.
Yes.
Sheesh, bro. What
I
is your
just,
wife saying to you on those days, bro?
yo, bro. But yes, no, she could see that I was
This
down.
thing is
And
tough.
that thing when you don't kick a man when he's down.
Yeah, yeah,
You
yeah.
get what I'm
But
saying?
she's loving you, caring
Yeah, she
for
was
you, man.
there for me.
Yeah, yeah.
And then she was like, look, me and my mom wanted to buy a double door fridge.
Mm,
We have the money for it.
mm.
So we'll give you this
Whew,
30K to finish
whew.
up. Oh, it's hard, bro.
Yeah,
Yes, it's
yeah.
hard.
That is hard, bro.
It's hard,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
It's hard, doggas. It's hard.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
yeah, that's why I tell you I wouldn't do it again
yeah, yeah.
in an instant.
Come on, man.
I
Yeah.
I love God and whatever,
Mm,
but yeah, it comes with a lot of sacrifice, bro.
mm,
You get what I'm
mm.
saying? I think if God even showed me what's gonna happen, I wasn't gonna
Yeah,
do this
yeah,
movie.
yeah.
I wasn't gonna do it, bro.
Yeah.
It was just challenging, man.
Sure.
It was just challenges after challenge.
Mm,
You know
mm,
what I'm
mm,
saying?
mm, mm.
So yeah,
Yeah, that's tough, bro.
yeah,
Bro, what would you say to a husband in closing? Who's battling, bro?
yeah.
They're struggling. They're struggling. They in one bedroom Wendy house, not even a two bedroom. They're in a one bedroom, three kids. They're watching this thing for
Mm,
encouragement, man, and they just like, man, pressure to provide financially as a
yeah,
man, pressure to
yeah,
help our dreams as a family to come true.
yeah.
Man, I don't think I'm gonna make it till tomorrow.
Mm.
You know,
Yeah, man. I would tell him to enjoy Jesus.
yeah.
I would tell him to celebrate
Mm,
where he is.
mm,
and what they have.
Mm.
I'd tell him to live on gratitude.
Sure.
I'd really tell him to quiet the storm,
Mm. Mm.
all the voices that he's hearing.
Mm.
And I would tell him to put the scripture up.
Sure.
I would tell him to make that scripture a weapon.
Yeah.
A weapon, bro. To fight each and every day.
Sure.
Love on that thing.
Sure.
Love on that thing. Because how do you get to a place where you're at peace? Because no physical thing or words I say can give you the peace.
Sure.
There's nothing I can say to you, my brother. All I can say is that the word of God, love on it. Like, love on that thing. Love on the word of God. And accept where you are. Yes, you want to get out it. But, there's this thing where you wiggle and then you put yourself in a more dangerous. It's like quicksand.
The more you move around,
You're currently in quicksand. Don't take advice here. Do this. Ga. No. No. Switch off. Switch off.
Sure.
Get into the word and take those Bible words. If you must tear the page out of the Bible word, tear it out. Because you need to soak those things in you. It needs to be soaked in you so badly that even when the enemy comes, even when the Philistine comes, you're not even gonna go with a weapon. You're not even gonna go with a weapon when the Philistine comes.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah.
There's people that don't talk a lot, Black. There's people that you're wondering. Yeah, the world is crashing. I always told God, I want to be the one guy. When everything falls around, I want to be the guy that stands up and say, guys, relax.
We'll be good.
We'll be good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, like, you are just here for a period of time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't sweat that. Don't sweat these things.
Sure.
The main thing, let the main thing stay the main thing. The main thing, let the main thing stay the main thing. And that is that we are created for the glory of God. Because that situation you are now is going to be a testament.
Sure.
Just like a testament I'm talking to you, bro.
Come on, bro.
Just like the testimony I'm telling you where I'm coming from and where I'm going to. But my desires has never been where I'm going to. You see? Just soak in that word that you are loved, you okay, and you're going to be okay. Don't think too much about other things. Don't wiggle. You're sinking. People get sick. People get diseases. People get this. People get this. And what do they wiggle?
Yeah.
God. Yeah, no, I can't. Where's this God? They're screaming. And they can't hear God. God is trying to say, shh, I want to talk to you. And he's like, no, my wife said this. My father said this. My brother said this. The internet said I must be there by 5 years. The internet says I'm 40 years old and I must be there.
Yeah.
He's soaking in. What is he soaking in? He's soaking everything opposite from the word of God.
Come on, bro.
And what does a God says? God says, if you are weak, I am strong. So you're in a good place. Yes, it's a good thing that you're in a shack.
Yeah.
It's a good thing that you have that a sickness. It's a good thing that you lost your job. It's good and celebrate in it. Eken, mi family sali yaradin. There's that song, my bro. When they put my aunt out of her kids, out of a property, she started worshiping. She started worshiping, bruh. She started worshiping. After she opened the eyes again, they put the furniture back in the house. They said, I know, my auntie. They said, no, we don't want to mess with the God that you are serving.
Yes.
We are going back.
Yeah. Sure.
What did she do?
Sure.
She cut down the noise and she started worshiping in the worst of the worst situations. That's when you must celebrate.
Mm. Mm.
What's gonna happen, Black? We've been staying in this house. We've been da. We've been da. Ek en mees ons sal die Here dien. Ons sal die Here dien.
Come on, bro.
Woo! Your wife starts keeping quiet. She's also, yes, ons sal die Here dien.
Yeah.
And guess what?
Sure.
God is like, these people, what kind of
Yep.
people are these?
Yes.
Huh?
Sure. Mm.
People want to humiliate Black because he
Mm.
doesn't have this, whatever.
Mm.
No.
Mm.
Yes, but this guy is worshiping like
Yeah,
it's
man.
crazy.
Yeah, man.
That's the time.
Yeah.
I will tell them, worship, celebrate where you are.
Sure.
Not in satisfaction of where you, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But what God is going to start doing.
Come on, man.
Because what better places to put your mind on?
Come on, bro. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Come on, Black.
Come, bro.
Come on, Black.
You move from rapper, editor, director. I think you're planting a church soon enough, bro.
Of course, I got to.
Come on,
Come
bro.
on, I'm preaching, bro. if it's the will of the God, it's will of God, man. Let it be.
Come on, bro.
You get what I'm saying?
I'm with you, bro.
Yes.
I'm with you, bro.
Yo,
No, that's great, man.
how can you eat better than Jesus, bro?
Yeah. You can't, bro.
How can you eat better than Jesus?
Yeah.
I don't understand what can be better than Jesus, bro.
Yeah.
I might get confused here and there. I might get distracted here, but guess where I return to, bro?
Yeah. Him.
Come on now.
Him. No one else, bro.
Always, bro.
Bro, appreciate you, man.
Yeah, man.
Please thank your wife, thank the kids
Yeah, definitely.
that they've, given you to us.
Yeah, man.
At this
Be
time.
blessed.
So
blessed,
it was dope, man. Just getting into your story, brother. It's encouraging.
Yeah.
And definitely I know people have been encouraged by it, bro. So
Yeah.
so no, I appreciate
Praise
you,
God, man.
Yeah.
Jesus all the way.
all the way, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, always.
Love you, bro.
Yeah,
Love you.
love you too, man.
Yeah.
Love you much,
been
bro.
good. It's been
Yeah,
good.
appreciate you. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in. This has certainly been great. Leave your thoughts, leave your comments. We'd like to get to know from you and what you think about all of this that we spoke about. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. Hit the notification bell so that you're updated on every single episode we drop on a Wednesday, 11:30, right here on That Husband Podcast with me, Blaque Nubon. We'll see you on the flip side, right? Next week, Wednesday. Peace.